I'm ready up. Well, dude, what's up?
What do you mean?
Yeah.
You know how the movie starts?
2, 1.
Yeah. How's that start?
Alright, so it starts off with the Forrest Gump theme. You know, the one that everyone knows. It goes like...
You actually know the theme.
Is that it?
I know it's a piano theme, I think.
But anyway, the movie starts off with our MC, our hero, Forrest Gump, driving
Wait, what does
up in his
MC
van.
mean? Oh, main character?
Main character, yeah. So it starts with him driving up in his van. He's like, y'all, I got these cows.
Oh wait, he's
It's a
already an
country
adult.
movie. Oh wait, it starts off as he's a kid?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's driving up and he's a kid.
Bruh.
Okay, so he's hanging out with his GF, because I think he gets one in that movie, like Alice or something.
Yeah,
Like,
he does. But he has it already?
Gump, you didn't get all the cows in the barn. He's like, oh, Ma, I don't know.
I don't know
So
about
it's
that
like-
one, Mom.
Because there's a clip in Roblox where it's like, Mama said life is like a box of chocolates. And that sounds like a southern dude.
Roblox.
But anyway, like, so he's like talking with his mother. He's arguing because he's angry at him for letting all the cows out of the barn. So then it skips forward to when he's an adult, and
Wait, that's a
he,
skip forward.
I think he's like, I don't really remember, but I think he's like insanely emo when he's an adult. So it's
No,
like,
he's not.
yes, he is. So he's like, his GF breaks up with him, so he's really depressed. It's like, Gump, is everything all right? Because I think this is his sister talking to him, and
He doesn't
he's
have
like,
a sister.
okay,
Why does everyone call him Gump?
I don't know.
No one calls him that. All call him Forrest.
No, they call him Gump.
No.
Yes, they do. Have you seen it yet?
Well, except the.
Wait, has he seen it?
Okay, so the drill sergeant, he's like, Gump, what's up? We're
Wait, you
gonna
know
go-
he goes to the military?
Well, he said there's a military guy, so he's in the military right now. He's training really hard, getting ready to fight the Nazis. I think that's when it takes place.
They're in Vietnam.
Okay, so he's in Vietnam, and he's training to become a really good battle sergeant. And that's when he shaves his head. And this is where he really becomes a madman. Because,
Yeah.
like, when he loses his hair, he loses all self-disrespect. So he's just, like, destroying those Namians, and he's like, yeah, like the people that they call in Vietnam. So he's like, then once he wins the war with his pet dog, I think he has a dog. It's like, I think he called him Rover. So it's like, we did it, Rover. And then he goes home, and there's GF is like, hey Gump, you did it. And then she hugs him, and it's like, wait a minute, I thought you broke up. And then she was like, yeah, we're getting back together. And
Wait,
then
who's
when
GF?
I don't know. And then when he's getting back together, he's like, it's one of those movies where it's like the credits start playing as he's saying in the middle of saying something. So it's like the credits start playing, but that's as he's saying life is like a box of chocolates. So that's the end of Forrest Gump. Is that any closer?
Wait, who says life's like a box of chocolates?
Gump.
Oh, Gump says it.
Yeah.
Okay. Where do you
I know
go?
it was his brother that said it.
He doesn't have a brother.
Hey, it was Gump that said it. You trying to trick me? Okay,
No, it's
so
not Gump. Well, I think he does actually. It's just he heard it from his mom.
yeah, that's what I said. Mom always said life was like a box of chocolates, and that's the end of Forrest Gump. So how close was I?
You missed almost everything except for
I got the
having-
part where he was in the military, right?
yeah. You got everything wrong except for him having a GF in the military.
Oop! I knew he had a GF. Wait, so he
I'm
doesn't
glad
show up in a
that's
van?
a huge part of that movie.
He doesn't show up in a van at the start?
No, not that I remember. At the start?
Mom isn't angry at him for letting the cows out?
No, where did you get this from?
Well, because it's like it's a southern movie, so you can't have a southern movie without cows.
Bro, you're so right. Okay.
Oh, you're not dead. So, what's another movie that you can think of?
That I've seen and know really well.
Yeah, that I've also seen.
Aw. I would say Polar Express, but I feel like you know that movie really well.
Well, yeah, because I do.
Have you seen Jingle All the Way?
Round 2 wins.
No, I haven't.
What are movies
Not-
that you've seen like one
isn't-
time?
Inside Out. That's one.
Yeah, you can tell me what happens in that movie.
Alright, so. It's
3, 2,
okay, so it starts off. The main character, I know she's a tomboy because her name is Riley. And.
Bro.
That's my type. And it's like. Oh, am I dead? Oop. So she's hanging out with her friends that are actually like snakes. It's like they're backstabbers, and it's going inside her mind. And it's like, oh, she's such a tomboy. And it's like it's going inside her mind. And then the green one is like, oh, we should teach them what for. And then the red guy is like, I want to teach those ponies to listen. So
Oh,
it's like,
so angry.
yeah, it's like the scared guy. I think he's blue. Wait, no, he's
Seth.
yeah, purple. So the purple guy is like, oh, I don't think we should do it, guys. So then she goes back home to her parents, and then they're like, hey, we're moving, and then the blue one takes control because the yellow one went somewhere, like Joy.
Yeah.
She. Oh, shut up. So it's like she went with Bingo, the blue guy. Wait, no, Bombo. That's his name, Bombo. Okay, so he wants. Wait, no, it's not Bombo. It's Boingo. Okay, so Boingo, purple guy. You know the purple
Yeah, I know who you're
elephant,
talking
or
about.
pink elephant.
I don't
Okay,
remember
so-
his name.
Or like Bimbo. So
It's not Bimbo.
shut up! I'm describing this
It's
movie.
Bing
Stop
Bong or
correcting me.
something.
No, it's not. So Bimbo, him and Joy go on an adventure to find.
Wait,
some
the
memory
elephant's the
capsules.
main character?
No, he disappears because they're going down a slide, and he's like, "You guys go on without me. I'm just a part of her memory that's soon to be gone anyway. You guys should stay there forever." And he's like an absolute trooper, and he sacrifices
Man, I
himself.
cried when that
But
happened.
that's later on in the movie. Stop interrupting.
Yeah, that's true. That's like
So-
the very end.
Oh, shut up! Okay, so it's like, they go to find some memory capsules, and Sadness is like, okay, I'll take over while Joy.
Wait, why are they
gone."
finding
Because
memory
she's
capsules?
Really emo. Because.
I would
I'll get to
hope
that
that
later.
emotions are emotional.
Alright, so I'll get to that later, but they're looking for memory capsules, and then Sadness is like, I'll take over from here. And then she makes her really sad, and she starts crying because they moved home. And it's like, oh my gosh, I just want to comfort it, dude. That's so sad. I have to go through that too, dude. And it's like, so she's sobbing, and Sadness is like, or all the other dudes are like, what are you doing? And it's like the red one makes her really angry too. It's like, we shouldn't have moved, we should stay in that old home. And so it's like, then that's when the blue one takes over. Man, am I getting this mixed up? But it's like, so she's angry and then she's sad. And I remember at some point when she's back at the new school, like in her new hometown, she gets really jealous of this ice skater. It's like
Why
there's
she-
just some.
Where have you brought this from?
Shut up!
It's like no
So it's like-
kids.
Okay, so it's like there's an ice skater girl, and she's like
Yeah.
Asian or something, and
Okay.
she gets well, I think she's Asian or like Icelandic or something,
I
but
don't.
so
doesn't
she gets
really
really.
have friends.
Ooh, shut up!
She just moved.
I didn't interrupt your Harry Potter. Shut up. So it's like, she gets really jealous of this ice skater. So the green one is like, all right, I'll take it from here. So
Yeah.
she takes it from here, and then she makes it really jealous, and I think she does something bad, and it makes the Asian slip and then break her leg, so she feels really guilty about it.
Does
so-
no one know the story too?
I don't know, but so now they're in the memory capsule place to remember when she was memory skating, or when she was skating with her parents, Riley, and she is like starting to forget her old memories because she's getting older. So it's like, oh, Sadness, being a little emo bitch, decides to go on with
Bro!
It's like, I want to go with you too, Joy, because I want to learn what it's like to be happy. So, oh, shut up! So it's like, they go into the memory capsule place, and then they meet Bing Bong. So, yeah, it is Bing Bong. Damn. Okay, so it's like, Bing Bong. He's like, Bing Bong, Ding Dong, here we go, guys, here we go, guys. And then they're going on the slide with all these memory capsules that are black because they're memories that she's forgotten. And I'm really proud of my knowledge of this movie, but it's like he jumps off at the end because they wouldn't have enough weight. Oh yeah, and I forgot, they fell down there because Sadness was a retard and knocked down a bunch of shelves and pushed them off. But no, don't correct me, don't correct me, don't correct me, don't correct me. So it's like, so they go down, or they fall down because of Sadness card, and then they try to get up a few times, but it doesn't work. So Bing Bong uses his influence over Riley.
His YouTube clout.
Yeah, he uses his influence to shut up, to make their little wagon thing get super strong and go up the hill of things. And I honestly need you to go die. But it's like, they're going up the side. It's like, you guys go on without me. Okay, I need you to shut up. I need you to shut up. I will. No, you're not funny. Just go die. So anyway, it's like, so they're going up the slide. And then he's like, you guys go on without me. I'm no longer needed here. Riley's can move on. She's a big boy, you know. So,
Wait.
shut up. Is it?
Maybe.
There's no way. There's no way it's a dude.
Yeah, Riley's a boy.
There's no. Okay, so it's a girl. It is a girl. So
Is it though?
shut up. No, just stop asking questions. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Throwing trash at.
So it's like, so he's like, she doesn't need me anymore. So he jumps off the wagon, and that was honestly in my top 10 saddest movie moments. So it's
Dude.
like,
Wait, Bing Bong's not a girl.
go die. Go die. Shut up. So it's like he jumps off, and they're both sad. They're like, Bing Bong! And it's like it fades away because it's going from an upper shot of like them flying towards the cabinet and him staying.
Yeah,
down
man,
there.
you remember the sad
They
part.
don't need me anymore. And then he disappears. It's like he disappears, but even though
Because
he's
he's
like
forgotten.
he's being all courageous, he was really sad when he was fading away. He's like, I hope you guys make it up in the world. And then it's like, so he disappears, and then they're back at Riley's memory, and then the Joy comes back, and she's a really needed addition to the team. It's like,
Yeah,
the
well, that's
baby
cool. You don't
or
got-
Riley. Riley was being really annoying because the green one was all they had, so she was like, "Yeah, actually, I forgive you guys. I think I'm gonna like it here in this new home that I moved to."
Psych.
So, yeah, so that's the end.
Oh, wait,
She
that's the
enjoys
end?
her life with her. Yes. No,
I mean,
that's the end.
I mean, it is kind
No,
of.
that's the end.
I don't think you really remembered the movie, besides the fact that she moved and Bing Bong dies.
Wait, what? There's no way. I had to get some of it right. I remember there's like an Asian ice skater.
I don't remember an Asian ice skater. She had a moment
No, he said-
where she was on ice skates, so there wasn't
No,
an Asian
she's
person.
Yes, see, I called it with the Asian person.
There wasn't
so-
one.
Yes, there was. There's like a really professional ice skater. I remember that. I
There's
really
not.
do. Yes, there is. Do I know this movie more than you?
Yeah.
Now, what's another movie?
Any Pixar movie, pretty much.
Okay, Toy Story. I know that one pretty well.
I know that one like the back.
Alright, which Toy Story do you want me to do?
Let's go ahead and start with the first one.
Alright, so the first one, they start off It's like Woody. It's like a compilation of Andy being like, "Oh yeah, we got some new toys, Woody." Pew pew pew. Wah! And then it's like he makes the T-Rex like, oh no, it's a
More
pig. He's like,
Story.
yeah, it's not funny.
Dude, he's
And I know
called
who sent you
Andy
that
Gay.
Okay, so Andy's playing with the pig, and they're like, what? I'm gonna take over your bank, dude. So, like, he makes the pig evil, and the pig sounds like, hey guys. That's what his actual voice sounds like. He's like, I don't like how my kid's making me out to be the bad guy every time. So,
Wait, what?
shut up. No, it is the first one, and don't correct me. Just shut up. So he's made out to be the bad guy. That poor piggy. And T-Rex is like, ah! Did I scare you? And
Wait,
he's
T-Rex. Oh wait, yeah,
yes.
Rex.
And so Andy gets Buzz Lightyear, and he's like, whoa, thanks mom, thanks for the new toy, thank you.
Wait, what's he get him for?
That was him kissing her.
How's he get him?
Gets him for his birthday. So Andy, he's now a bigger boy. He's 11, and
You die.
oh, shut up! I know you're gonna try and be like, no, he's this age. No, you're wrong. He's this age. Now shut up. So
I don't think they
no,
tell
shut
him they hate.
shut up. So Andy, now 11 years old, he has Buzz Lightyear in his toy collection, and he replaces his room with all sorts of Buzz Lightyear merchandise. And Woody's like, he's replaced, guys.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so they go. He takes them to the pizza store, and
We're already at the pizza.
yeah. So, well, no, wait, no, we aren't at the pizza. So it cuts to the toys being like, we lost another one, and then it cuts to Sid being like,
Player 1 wins.
Bro.
this toy, and then he puts him in like the dirt,
Random.
and then he gets a little rocket and ties it to him, and then it explodes like. So it's like I think Woody lowers his hat for him, and he's like,
3,
"We lost another
2,
one."
1.
It's
Yeah.
Like he's some sort of gay boy Australian. So it's like, shut up.
Why
So
does that make him
uh,
Australian?
okay, so now to the pizza place. They go there, and Andy's
How do
like,
they get there?
Mom, I can't find Woody. Well, they get in the car.
Oh yeah.
And so it's like, hey Andy, for your birthday dinner, I'm gonna take you to Pizza Planet. And he's like, yeah! So he can't find Woody because I think he fell behind the seat or something. So he's like he's in the trunk. So he's like, okay, because the mom was like, come on, we'll just go without him. You got your new toy Buzz anyway. So, so they go to the Pizza Planet, and Woody was in the trunk the whole time. And then he drops out of the trunk when they're stopping up to get on gas, because Pizza Planet is a gas station and pizza place at the same time. And then they see Sid looking like that evil mofo looking in that claw machine. And he's just being like an absolute boss. He's like, honestly, so he's like, he's looking in the thing. It's like Buzz crawls in there because he wants to go save those aliens. And Woody's like, no, Buzz, what are you doing? So he crawls in there to go after him. And he's like, ha ha ha, a spaceman and a cowboy. So he goes and tries to get them. And he's like, whoa, I got 2 prizes and 1 claw. So Sid now owns these toys. And he takes real good care of them. And they take him to his house. He takes them to his house, and it's got all these these messed up toys. It's like there's a spider with a baby head. There's a singular decapitated leg. That's your favorite toy. And it's like, yeah, it's like, I honestly need you to shut up. So it's like, so he's hanging out with the toys, and then he's really scared because he's got all these weird looking toys, and it's like, wait a minute, you were just like us once. And the baby spider is like, eh! And it walks under the bed to crawl out to drag out all these other toys that are all broken. And it's like, oh my gosh, you guys have been treated so poorly. And then Woody becomes a foster dad. So it's like, I don't really remember what happens after that, but I remember they go to a truck that's full of stuff, and they're flying, and Buzz Lightyear's holding Woody. It's full of Andy's stuff because they were moving their house. So because for some reason Pixar just loves these movies and them moving locations. So it's like they're moving their home, and Andy had all that stuff. It's like, Buzz, we're gonna be late for Andy. So Andy's like, I can't find Woody or Buzz. This is the worst day ever. So the mom's like, come on, I'm sure you already put him in a box already. If you find him at the new house, then yeah. So they're flying towards him because they escaped from Sid's house, and Sid was like threatening to do something bad to his sister or something like that, and
Wait,
he was.
Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
So he's like, Mom, and then so yeah. Anyway, they're flying to the truck. And Buzz Lightyear's like, hold on, Woody, because they're friends now. Because for whatever reason, like, he had Buzz, he like took him apart and then set him on a window. And then Buzz was like hanging out in like some sort of, oh yeah, it was the sister. The sister like took Buzz in her room and was like having a tea party with him. So he dressed him up. And Woody was like trying to help out this like broken shell of a man. It's like he was just sitting there and he had like a derp face because he was just like in a doll.
He had just lost all will to live.
Yeah, it's like he went from respected spaceman to just doll baby. So it's like, so anyway, fast forwarding. So the sis took Buzz, and since Buzz got his courage back from Woody because they became best friends. Buzz, instead of being like, yeah, I have replaced you, Woody, like how he was in the beginning, he was like, let's do this together, Woody. And he took him, like he picked him up, and then they're flying to the truck. And then since Woody put them back together because now they're best friends, Buzz was like, thanks to you, Woody, I have all my parts back. So they're able to fly to the truck, and then they like fly just at the right position where they land in a box full of stuff. And then they get to Andy's new home. They're like, hey, Mom, Woody and Buzz are here now. And it's like, oh, that's good, honey. So, yeah, that's the end of Toy Story 1. How do you like it, dude?
You remembered that pretty much as good as I would have. You got almost everything.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh!
How
Man,
many times have you seen that movie?
Fan. I've seen it like 3 times, I think.
That was like 80.
Yeah, you didn't do that.
Yeah,
bad.
that's pretty good. Could have said that I remembered it about as good as he
Player
would.
1 wins.
'Cause I didn't even remember his sister till you said that.
I can't believe you forgot Sid's sister. She was such a babe.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I bet you don't even remember what she looks like.
No, she's like
I don't.
she's like your classic anime girl where it's like
No.
it's where she's got like that bowl cut and it's black hair. Or not bowl cut, like
It's
like-
black hair.
no, it's not like a bob cut. It's like the mom had in the Santa Claus. It's not really a bob cut exactly. No, it's not.
You're thinking about the
You mean where it's like yeah, so it was black hair too.
I don't think he had black hair.
And I remember Sid had a gold tooth.
He had a gold tooth, dude.
Yeah, he had a gold tooth and a skull shirt.
I remember
You didn't
this.
have a gold tooth.
Yes, he did.
I'm glad he didn't remember that either.
Yeah.
Why would he have a gold tooth?
Because one of them fell out. No, he would have. Yeah, it was braces, not gold tooth. Man, I'm slipping up. But it's like he's as old as Andy though. He's 11 years old. Okay, he's 12 years old. Okay. Yeah, his sister was 11. Right for the picking.
Yeah. Maybe for some people.
Oh, I want you to describe a movie now.
Yeah,
Oh.
what you got?
How many times have you seen The Santa Claus?
Enough to where I think I can make a fairly decent one.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that enough to where you can make a decent description? I mean, that's about as many times as we've seen it. Wait, okay, I want you to describe... Okay, one thing that I want you to do is, I want you to describe the Santa Claus, but I want you to describe the second.
The second one.
Yep.
That's where we
Okay.
get into trouble because those movies start blending together.
Second one, I honestly like that better.
Are you kidding me? The third one's the best.
No, the third one's bad.
I stand by that.
No, you don't.
It is
That's a
so
fake
good.
stance.
It is so good with Jack Frost. Like, the whole arc with him being evil and then going nice is so good.
Oh, go ahead and describe the second one.
So we start off in the Santa Claus's workshop.
Where's
as
it
we
located?
do. Wait, is that already wrong?
No, I mean, where's it located, though?
Oh, it's located at the North Pole, of course.
Oh, yeah, and that is wrong.
No, it's not. That is right.
No, okay, alright, just continue.
Okay, so we're at the North Pole, but Bernard, he is.
How Bernard is the only elf that anyone remembers.
I guess he's the only good one. No other elf has
Tell me
character
his name.
besides the fat one.
Ooh,
Anyway, Bernard has something new to show
Curtis
us,
Cassidy.
and he thinks Santa's gonna like it a lot. That's not before he delivers him. No, wait, no, we're not there yet. So he has something to show him, and it's a cloning machine.
Sounds like elves with attitude.
So Santa
Okay.
really likes that.
I think that's like halfway through the movie.
No, it's not.
Well, no, it's like maybe 30 minutes in.
Yeah, so he found out he.
Also, it wasn't Bernard that introduced it to him.
Oh yeah, he thought it was a bad idea.
Yeah,
So
Bernard is the
whatever
boss.
the fat kid
The
was
skeptic
called,
boss.
he introduced him to it.
Curtis, is the fat kid Curtis.
Yeah, Curtis, what a mad lad. What an absolute master of disaster.
What an absolute forgettable character.
So, yeah, but back at the home base. Yeah, Charlie's, he's getting
I
into all
wasn't
sorts of
listening to you, though.
mischief. Painting the school. Colors it's not supposed to be.
Huh?
And whatnot. So that gets him in trouble. He doesn't get a boat.
The beginning is the thing that I probably remember the most about that movie. And you
Yeah.
got the beginning wrong.
Yeah, but anyway, Santa Claus goes to where he's cloning, and he gets cloned, but it doesn't turn out very good, and he looks all plastic, and Bernard comes out to the elves and he's like, Santa really likes his new face. Don't make fun of him or we'll fire you. So yeah, and then Santa also, somewhere along the line, he is delivered hot cocoa, and it's the best part of the movie, where he says, "That's hot."
Okay.
Yeah, so he really likes hot cocoa.
Huh?
And at this time, the main Santa Claus, the non-plastic one, is back at home base trying to teach Charlie what for, because he's a little brat now.
Huh? Okay,
And
you forgot the whole part about why this movie even happened.
no, I didn't forget that.
Yeah, really, when's it coming in then?
Oh yeah, at some point there's ElfCon 5 or something. ElfCon 1.
I think that's in the first one.
No, that's gotta be the second one. That's the very beginning of the movie.
No, it's not.
That is the very beginning. On one of them, they do the
Oh.
ElfCon 1 thing.
No, not only is that the first one, but that's like near the very end of it.
No, there's no way that's the first one. The first one starts off with him like cooking a dinner wrong.
I never said that it was the beginning.
No, that is.
Player
Keep going, you
one
brat.
wins.
So he's cloned. He's back there. He's, you know, teaching Charlie. He's beating some booties because he's
Huh?
putting graffiti all over the school.
Oh, he's pulling down the pants. He's going.
I didn't say that part. And
3, 2, 1.
The-
brawl.
Plastic Santa is just having an absolute blast, just destroying Christmas. Because every child is doing so bad, he's going to give them all coal. Yeah, so he's just gonna give them coal. And then Bernard's not liking this, so he calls up Santa, the real one. He's like, dude,
Bernard.
you gotta, yeah. He's like, dude, you gotta come back. This Santa's not doing so good. So while he said
Bernard
that,
wasn't black.
no, he's not black. He's Cuban.
I know. I said, why isn't he black? Oh. Bernard is a black man.
Yeah, I bet it is. So while he's calling
That's
up
because you
Santa,
just don't want to meet black people.
so while he's calling up Santa for backup, this clone Santa is making even more clones. And
You
it's
don't
just
even know them. You know them from TV.
and it's just not going good. So Santa eventually goes back, the real one.
Yeah, but it's spelled differently. So,
Stop.
yeah, it is. It's spelled with a J. Black people drew them. It's spelled with a G.
No, it's with a it's with a G.
Richard just confirmed it. Keep going.
But yeah, so Santa's
Focus
on
on
his
this
way
movie
back,
right now.
and he's got to save Christmas from all the
Save
clone
it, Santa. Come
Santas
on.
that are
Come on.
wanting to give
You won't.
everyone coal. So that they have a rundown.
Save Christmas, Santa. You won't.
Yeah, so at somewhere along the point, Bernard cracks another one that's one of his amazing jokes, saying,
Okay, so Bernard's jokes, sure.
yeah, saying something about coffee, how it's not a coffee break to get back to
Okay.
work. Yeah, so he's a riot. I love Bernard. He's the best character. Oh. Back off. Ooh. Oh look,
Going.
Bernard's here.
Where is he?
So, yeah, you're him.
Oh, it's because I'm black now, huh?
So yeah, so he's having to destroy all the clones by physical force. All the elves help him. They start crafting up
Wait,
swords
so there are multiple clones of Santa.
and battle axes.
Not just
Yeah,
one?
no, I know there's multiple. He had an army.
Hmm?
No, Noah will back me up on this. Santa had an army.
Hmm?
Yeah,
Yeah, he
Santa
does
had
have
an
an army, but that doesn't mean it's made up of
Oh
him.
wait, it's those nutcrackers, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so he has a bunch of nutcrackers. And then, yeah, he kills them all. They start just dismantling them because they're toys.
And he's got blood on his hands.
No,
What are you
they're
doing,
all-
bro?
Yeah, so he kills them all and then saves Christmas. He disowns Charlie because he's beyond help. And
Yeah, this is where you don't know what you're talking about. Go back to the facts.
how does this movie end?
You would have known how to end it if you had actually included the main plot, you idiot.
The main plot is shenanigans ensue. It's a Santa Claus movie.
No, the main plot. I can't even tell you the main plot until after you're done describing the movie.
The main plot is that he gets a Santa Claus clone. Wait, he's got. Oh wait. Oh, I remember. So he's got to find Mrs. Claus. Yeah, because.
Finally!
Else he won't be
Like at
Santa
the end
anymore.
of the review, you remember that he needed to get married.
Yeah, so he's like. That
You're
teacher
the
that
worst
Charlie-
critic ever.
that
It's like
Charlie
near the
sent-
very end, he has to find a wife.
So that teacher. Yeah.
But that will be a story for Santa Claus 3.
Yeah, so at the end, he's like, yo. Yeah, how about it? And then she's like, oh no, how about it?
Who is it though?
It's his teacher.
Who's teacher? Santa Claus' teacher?
No, Charlie's teacher.
Huh?
Yeah, so they're like, yeah. And then he's like, yup.
He's like,
And then they're like,
you won't get here?
yeah, so then, yeah, then it's like, they're all like, yeah. That's the end of the movie.
Oh.
Fade black.
If it weren't for you leaving out the main plot for all of it, that would have probably been pretty good.
No, I
Except
got
the
it.
beginning. The beginning had nothing to do with him in the workshop. The beginning was them, or like an airplane flying around, And it's like they're flying around the North Pole, and it's like, you hear that? And then
Yeah,
they
that
hear
was it. I
Christmas
remember
music.
that.
Yeah. So it's
What
like
happens in the
they're-
one where they're on DEFCON 5? That was fine.
that there is no ElfCon 5. It's like switch to ElfCon 1 and then ElfCon 2 to mask their sound.
No, it's DEFCON 5.
There's ElfCon 1, 2, and 3.
That was intense. I'm really good at telling stories.
My Forrest Gump was better, sorry.
I don't think you even... Like, you didn't really know anything about Forrest Gump.
Give me another movie that you've seen.
Wally.
I almost remember nothing about this movie.
What have you seen multiple times?
I can't even. I don't know, honestly. Like, just list some movies that you think that I would have seen.
You said no on Jingle All the Way, right?
Yeah. Isn't that Christmas Vacation?
No, that was the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger. I've seen Christmas Vacation too,
I've
though.
never seen that. What?
Have you seen that?
No.
Have you seen...
It doesn't have to be a Christmas
Player
movie.
2 wins.
Yeah, I know, but... You don't see very many. I know you like Christmas movies.
Random.
Have you seen... Up?
Yes.
How well?
I don't know. I may be able to get a majority of it.
Yeah.
3,
Wait,
2,
no,
wait.
1,
You've seen
brawl.
Brave too much, haven't you?
Yeah. What am I doing up?
I don't know. How well do you know it?
I'd say I know it fairly well. I've seen it like maybe 3 times.
Bro, that's too much. That was too high for Toy Story.
What?
Yeah, you got Toy Story too good.
Wait, that was Toy Story 2?
No, the first Toy Story you know too well.
Oh. I doubt I'd know anything about the second one.
Yeah, I've only... Oh, hey, dude. What's up, dude? What's up, dude? What's up, dude?
Wait, ask Bother to describe Toy Story 2.
Yeah, that's not gonna go well. Wait, you got a
Tell him to
platform?
describe it. It's like, Bother would just be like, so Woody pulls out an M2. Like, Buzz whips out his AK-47.
Yeah, you should have.
He destroys the zombies. Whoop.
Wait, can you go back and save it? Bro.
Wait, ask Bother to describe Toy Story 2.
That wouldn't go well at all.
Tell him there are no guns and no zombies in it. And then have him go from there.
I think he has seen them. I don't know if it's
But yeah, that's
similar.
why you ask him to describe them.
Wait. Why don't you describe... Oh, that's so passive. Oh, that's so passive.
Wait, what am I describing?
Thinking. What's a movie that's not Pixar?
I don't know. I would say Indiana Jones, but I've only seen like one of them one time and one of them halfway through. So I have no idea what goes on.
What movie has a bunch of sequels to where they blend all together that you've seen? Because that was a big problem with Harry Potter.
I honestly don't know. I don't watch a lot of sequel movies. Oh, Shrek!
Oh yes, what happened in Shrek? I only really know
one?
the first one though. They all blend together on the other one.
Which one?
The first one. Do that one.
Alright, so story begins with Rockstar. Shrek is hanging out
Yes!
in a porta potty,
Yes!
reading a story.
Yes!
He's reading a story about the princess in the tower, and he's like, there was once a beautiful, beautiful princess. Oh, so beautiful. So he goes out of the potty, and then it shows him scrubbing his teeth with mud, and he's taking a mud bath along with that. And I think he farts in the pool, and then there's bubbles that come out. And the credits are a bunch of like insects and worms and stuff. And he puts like snail goo like on his. Wait, that's what he puts on his toothbrush.
Yeah,
Uh,
like snail
Okay, so. Oh, that's the intro. So we start off with our green heroine. Start off with our green hero, and he is hanging out. It's like there's a mob. It's like we're gonna do over here. So they go to destroy Shrek, but they have no idea what they're dealing with. They're dealing with the green hero. So it's like they go to his swamp, and he's like, "Come on, guys, he won't be that hard to spot. He looks just like this." And he's like, "Oh, really? That looks pretty accurate, actually." So, and he's like, and the mob is like just standing there all the while, like flabbergasted as that Shrek spit just lands all over their faces.
I know.
And once they run off, he's like, and he's like, "Really? They intended to hurt me with these pitchforks?" And then he's like, so then it cuts to him, like he's hanging. Oh wait, no, it cuts to Donkey. So Donkey is like, he's walking along.
How
he looks
many
like a
times
big
have you
old...
seen this movie? I think you've gotten everything 100% right.
Well, it's just a movie that's easy to remember, but okay, so it's like Donkey, he's sitting in his cage, and, wait, no, not a cage, he's walking with his old, like, witch owner.
Yeah,
He's like, "Come on, mule, talk!" It's like, "I'm not a donkey, or I don't really talk, guys. Come on," and they smile. It's like, she shows him to the knights, and it's like, "So, what's so magical about him?" He's like, "Oh, he can talk! Speak, boy!" And then Donkey just sits there, like he was just busting out the 3 calculators, deciding not to talk. So it's like, then she's like, "Come on, speak!" And then she's like, "I'm a donkey! I can talk!" Because that was
even
the old
remember
lady.
how he sounds.
Yeah, it's like so she moves his lips around, and he's like, "Uh-huh." That's what the knight is like. And then he's like, "Next," and then she's like, "Oh, wait!" And then like she knocks into a fairy, and then the dust gets all over Donkey, so he starts flying around. And well, no, the fairy gets knocked into because the witch was like, "Unhand me, you brutes!" So once Donkey's flying, he's like, "Yeah, I'm a flying donkey." And then it's like, "He can fly, he can talk." And then Donkey's like, "I'm a flying talking donkey." So then he's like, "Haha, you'll never catch me, suckers." And then like 2 seconds later, he falls to the ground because it didn't last that long. Poor Donkey. So
Man,
he's running away
Donkey.
from the knights. And this is where he stumbles upon our green hero. Shrek is just walking through the park, or the swamp. And he's like, Hey, you big old ogre, you gotta help me, dude. There's these knights in me, dog. So Shrek is like,
Wait, he's black?
"Why would I help you?" Well, yeah, it's Eddie Murphy.
Oh,
I
it's
was
Eddie
like,
Murphy.
"Come on, please!" And then the knights show up, and then Donkey's like, "Ah, they're here!" So he hides behind Shrek, and then as the knight is reading out his script for Donkey, it's like, "I have orders from King Farquaad to..."
You remember
It's
this
like-
so well.
So Shrek, he's like, "Oh really? You in what army?" And then he turns
You've
around,
seen this
and then
movie
he's completely
recently.
gone.
You have to have.
No, I haven't. It's been at least like a year. So Shrek, he's like, "You in what army?" And then he turns around, and then there's like the suits of armor from one of his men. It's like spinning around, it's like, it's like, "Oop." So it's like that guy gets super scared because Shrek starts to walk up on him. He's like, "Oh," and then he runs away. So then after that, Donkey is like thanking him. He's like, "Shrek, I'll do anything for you," because he was like, "My name's Donkey." And then he's like, "I'm Shrek." And he's like, "I think I should hang out with you because you're a real cool guy." And then he's like, "You shouldn't hang out with me. I'm an ogre. Ogres don't hang out with Donkey." And he's like, "Come on, we'll be like a crime-fighting duo." And so Donkey goes to Shrek's house, and Shrek doesn't let him inside. What the heck, dude? He saved you, and then he won't even let you inside? I don't know why that'd be like Shrek's fault. So it's like, Donkey's like, "I guess I'll just sit out here, alone, in the cold. I'm so alone." so sick.
Get to the point where it makes
So-
waffles.
He doesn't make waffles in the first one. He finds waffles.
No, he's like, in the morning, I make waffles.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's like, I can live with you. And in the morning, I'll make waffles. So he's like, you aren't living with me. Oh, good
Oh.
night. And then he just closes the door on Donkey. And then
My
he
heart
looks in
sinks
there with
every
his
time
big old.
that part.
His sings or stinks?
No, thanks. He gets
Oh.
so sad. He mistreats that donkey.
Oh, it's like, so Donkey, he like looks through the window with like those puppy dog eyes, those pumpy donkey eyes, and it's like Shrek is like he closes the curtain because he's not having no donkey food. so Shrek hears a bang. It's like, so he opens the door. It's like, what? And it's like all these people. It's like these fairies, the Pied Piper. This is his first cameo appearance. And it's like the three blind mice. I think the wolf is there too. I think the wolf is inside his house. He's like, and so he's like, what are you doing in my swamp? So it's like Donkey is like, I invited all these people to stay here with you. So
No, he
it's
didn't
like,
invite 'em.
why would you? Wait, yeah, no, he didn't invite them. They got a little paper slip by Farquaad saying that they had to relocate or they'd be like completely destroyed. You know, so they all relocate to Shrek Swamp because Donkey recommended them. Ooh. Oh, I had a recovery, but so it's like, I'm gonna go see this Farquaad fella because he wants them to get out of his swamp, and I think those are exact words. I think he says Farquaad fella. But so he and Donkey, because Donkey was an absolute truth, and he's like, "Hey Shrek, I'm gonna go with you." So they go with him, or Donkey goes with Shrek to Farquaad's castle, and that plays that one song where it's like, "We will wash our face and heads."
you mean the Reputation song?
Dulag is a real fun place. So, after Farquaad's theme song was playing there, they go to the arena, and Shrek's like, it's playing that Fire Emblem arena music, and it's like, it's really hyped up. So, it's like, I think I'm gonna enter, because he's like, if I win this, then you get these people out of my swamp. And then Farquaad's like, that's not fair. There's like, I need you. Wait, no, this is where it shows Farquaad. Okay, scrap all that, but put it after this scene. So, Farquaad is sitting there in his quarters. He is like,
Oh yeah! Dude, this is
He's like
the best
sitting there.
game.
He's like, oh, so many beautiful princesses. No,
Wait.
it's mine. So he's like, they're voting. It's like,
Player 2.
no, I'm not getting ahead. So it's like,
No, I was.
it's like they're voting. So it's like,
Random.
should I have Sleeping Beauty, Fiona, or Snow White? And he's like,
And then all
what
the
should I
people are
do,
like,
Mirror?
2, 3, 2.
Yeah, it's like, I picked 2. And it's like, whoa, 3! Whoa!
3, 2, 1.
And then he's like trying to count on his fingers.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, Fiona. So he's so that's when this is when we cut back to the arena. So Shrek is like, if I win this battle, then you get all these dudes out of my swamp. And then Farquaad's like, that ain't a good bad deal. So then he's like, I will get these people out of your swamp if you go and rescue Fiona from the tower with the dragon. So
I think
Shrek is like, that's easy. After he wins though.
whoever won it was supposed to do that.
Oh yeah, whoever won it was the one who got to go rescue the princess. And then Shrek made a condition where it's like, if I do this and I get your princess, then I get to have all these people get out of my swamp. And he's like, fair deal. And I think he like crosses his fingers behind his back or something because that's like a Pixar trope.
I don't remember that.
Well, it may not be in it, but I've seen a lot of things do that. So Shrek and Donkey go to this tower, and they are like trying to cross a bridge. So it's like Donkey. He's like, I don't want to cross this bridge, Shrek. And when he's crossing along the bridge, Shrek is like, and he shakes the bridge. He's like, we do that, Shrek. We do that, buddy. Because there's lava above him, or I mean below him. So Donkey's really scared of falling in the lava, as any sane donkey would be.
I know, right there.
So Shrek is like shaking the bridge, and he's like, "Come on, it's fine." And then he just walks over it like Joe Cool.
And then he's
So,
like, I'm looking
Shrek-
down.
He's like, "Oh, how scary!" So he looks over the side, and then it's like, "That ain't funny, Shrek." So once they both get over there, he's like, "Okay, you go this way. I will go that way." And then it's like, "Did you see that piece of armor? It tried to kill me." So that was the donkey though. It's like, I think its sword fell down and almost it like chopped off some hair from his tail. So it's like, "Rah!" So Donkey goes to like some sort of corridor, and Shrek goes upstairs to find Fiona. And so once he finds Fiona, she's like, "Oh, is that my prince?" And then she like gets all ready. She like sets it up so it makes it look like she's in a deep sleep, even though she's just like doing something with her hair. She's like a girly girl. Oh, and so Shrek is like, "Come on, get out of here!" And then it's like, "What? Oh, I mean, aren't you gonna kiss me because you're my true love?" And he's like, "We don't have time for that because Donkey found a dragon." And Donkey's like, "Shrek, Shrek, I found a dragon!" So
And then
he's running away. Yeah. Wait, what? So he found a dragon because the dragon was surrounded by the mirror. Like, wait, no, that's King's Quest. So the dragon was sitting there. He was sitting there, like, surrounded by gold and treasures and a bunch of bones and knights that died and ripped. So Donkey, he was like, oh, that's a big-looking jewel. So he goes to get the jewel, and then the dragon wakes up, and then it's like, "Oh my gosh, you're gonna be my husband right now." But it said that through eye contact. It's just one of those gals. So
Yeah, no work. We understand.
yeah. So then when Shrek shows up, for whatever reason, the dragon just gets really angry, and it attacks Shrek. And when Donkey escapes, it feels betrayed and chases them. And Shrek, like, the dragon was chasing them, but then it was caught on its chain, and then it left, and then it was really sad. This is the saddest part of the movie.
I
Like,
know,
once they
my
left,
heart
the
breaks.
dragon looked really sad when Donkey left, as any sane dragon would be. So
I know, a
Now,
donkey
once
like
they
that
leave-
is once in a lifetime.
once they leave, it goes on an adventure with Fiona when she's in human form.
Yeah, like
And
a
it's like-
montage.
Yeah, it's like it shows her being all like whiny and it's like, "Ah, why didn't you kiss me?" So it shows
why?
her. Yeah, it shows her eating rat tails. It's like, wow, rat meat. And it shows them going through a forest, and she beats up Robin Hood and his merry men, and they're holding a balloon made out of frogs, and she lets it go, and that's like, "Oh, oops." And then it cuts to them like going into. Wait, no. Then there's a cave. They find like a little hut, and then Fiona goes inside it.
3,
And then
2,
him and Donkey are looking up at the stars.
brawl.
And then I think Shrek is like, "That one kind of looks like a cloud." And then Donkey's like, "They all look like clouds, Rick." And next day, once Fiona wakes up, she's like, "Come on, let's go." And then it's like they're traveling, and then they go into a thing, like a little hut, and Fiona transforms into an ogre, because this is when her curse shows in. Plot device.
You did that in the cave.
No, I remember. She was in like some sort of house.
Yeah, I think.
Like,
Oh wait, maybe it was the cave. I don't remember. Yeah, it did look like a house.
so it's like, so Donkey's like, Fiona, Shrek's looking for you. And then it's like Shrek gets the wrong impression because Fiona was like, "Why would anyone love an ogre?" And Shrek thinks she's talking about him, but she's actually talking about herself. She's really self-conscious. I look at that all the time. But it's like, so she is like, "Who'd love an ogre?" And then Shrek's like, "Oh, who'd love an ogre? I got these flowers for you." Now I get to from you. So it's like Shrek acts really like unmannerly for the rest of the trip, and she's like, is there something I've done? And it's like, oh, who would love an ogre? And then she was like, I didn't mean what? And then she like gets yes.
No!
Yes!
How did I get
Yes!
down here?
Okay, so it's like then when they're traveling down a cliff, Fiona, it's like Farquaad shows up and he looks a lot taller because he's wearing leggings, like armor leggings, but it's like his legs only fit through half of them. He's like, my Fiona, let us ride. And so she's like, you don't want to stay with this ogre, do you? Surely you're not wanted. And then she's like, I guess I'm not. And then Shrek looks over, all looking all pouty. And then when Donkey spills the beans about Fiona being a ogre, Shrek is like, Fiona! So he goes to the castle, and I have no idea when it happened, but the dragon became good and it showed up. So now the dragon's on their side, and Donkey's like, come on, I got my dragon wife. So, that'd be great if Donkey said flying waifu. So Donkey's flying on that dragon, and then Shrek is like, come on, we gotta get there, Donkey. And Donkey breaks through the window like an absolute madman. Donkey is like Ron from Harry Potter. And the dragon breaks through the glass. And then Farquaad's like, oh! Because the dragon breathes fire on him and eats him at the same time. What a boss in parentheses. So that's when they have the true love's kiss. But instead of the true love's kiss breaking the curse, it makes the curse forever apparent. And now Fiona is constantly an ogre. And that's when it cuts to them. Like, they're just... I think that's when it plays the opening, but with Fiona in there either. Or within there too. It's like it shows the bubbly swamp, and it shows Shrek farting, and then Fiona farts too.
Dude, they're
And
making
then...
together.
Yeah, and that's when it plays Donkey doing like some signature song of his. I think it was like some Mexican song. Wait, no, that's when Puss is in the movie. That's in the second. Donkey like sings the song, but I don't remember what song it was. And it was really cool, and he just really pulls it off really well. Eddie Murphy has really good vocal range.
Yeah, you're not kidding, dude.
Yeah, that's the end of Shrek.
So you did everything really well. I'm very proud of you.
But it sucked.
But I have something that you need to see.
This is gonna be like Shrek emoji. Ooh, I'm going ham on you.
Yeah, this is the scene that you left out. Hold on.
Join us at neighborhoodofgood.com.
I'm trying to remember what it was. Was it with Donkey and going... Was it with Donkey when he sees the waffles on a tree trunk and then he goes to eat them? Because,
No,
like they said,
that
they're
part
trapped?
doesn't matter. That's just filler. This is what you needed.
But that's what I meant.
No, this
Like,
is
that's what I
important.
meant. No, he's in the bed and he's looking at all the pictures of the people.
Yeah,
And
this
it's
is
like-
important.
Like, the magic mirror was the one that was requesting that. I already know it's gonna be.
Show me. Mirror, mirror.
But
show
yeah,
me.
I didn't leave this
Show
out.
me the princess.
I was talking about him looking at all the princesses.
No, this is different.
Perfect.
How's this different?
At the very end.
How so?
Nothing. It's like at the end. It's
Is it
like,
because
he like looks under the sheet and he's like, "What's up?" Did you not know that was in the movie?
Farquaad, what are you doing, boy? Well, yeah, it's because I never really saw that part, because it only lasts like a few seconds.
It lasts exactly 37 seconds.
No, it doesn't. He's not just peeking under his freaking bed for 30 seconds of the movie.
Yeah, but it's so important you can't forget it.
Yeah,
Also, see you, dude. I'm out of here.
Pixar's so dirty.
Also,
That's pretty good.